Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, Princess Beyond Passions. My name is Princess. Today I am going to share 5 reasons why some women lack sexual interest in their marriage relationship. The first reason why some women lack sexual interest in their marriage relationship is relationship difficulties. Anyone who has ever been in a relationship would agree with me that relationship in itself is hard work. How much more so a marriage relationship? Those things that make marriage relationship difficult, those pending issues, day-to-day arguments or day-to-day activities of a marriage relationship, things that create tension at home. When you have issues in your home, it is advisable to sit down and discuss those issues and trash them out. In a marriage relationship, issues will always come up. Arguments will always come up. It's not always all rosy. Matters will always arise. When matters arise in your home, it is advisable to sit down with your spouse and trash the matter out. Don't just gloss over it. When you gloss over arguments, when you gloss over matters that are not properly treated, not properly discussed and trashed out, pending grievances, pending arguments, pending quarrels, and pending fights, not fights, I don't mean physical fight, pending issues that has to be discussed and trashed out. When you gloss over them or when you don't trash them out, they tend to create tension within the home. Such unresolved issues make a relationship difficult. So difficult situations and matters at home would always be there at the back of your mind when it is not treated and properly trashed out. It will always be there, and when it is time for you to have sexual activities with your partner, those issues will be tugging at you at the back of your mind, and you will not be able to release yourself due to those challenges and due to those unresolved issues and unresolved difficulties in your marriage relationship. The second reason I'm going to talk about is mental health issues. Mental health issues is another huge reason why some women are not sexually turned on by their partners. So this is a very strong reason because a lot of people go through mental health issues in their marriage relationships, in their homes, without anybody knowing. Sometimes they themselves might not know that this is what they are going through until they have seen a doctor, until they have spoken to someone who might suggest it to them to go see a doctor and see what is going on with you. This is one of the strong reasons why both of you in a marriage relationship should always talk about your issues, talk about your matters, whatever it is that is bothering you in your relationship. Whenever you notice that your partner is not up to par or totally herself, find out what the matter is. From time to time, partners, you have each other, talk about yourselves from time to time and examine if there is anywhere someone is not happy in the relationship or something is going on. Because when you do not talk about issues and matters in your home, they tend to pile up, and once they pile up and you're not still talking about them, maybe someone just relegates them to the background thinking, oh, everything is okay. When they pile up, they create a lot of tension and create a lot of anxiety. Someone might even go into depression due to all the difficulties she's experiencing in a relationship. It is easy for a woman to get into depression due to the next few reasons that I'm going to explain here. All right. Number 3 reason why some women lack sexual interest sometimes is performance anxiety. Performance anxiety is another reason a woman or even a man might get sexually turned off. Performance anxiety is something that is very, very difficult to talk about. So when your partner lacks sexual interest, it is better to discuss it. It's not something that you begin to make a fuss about. It's something that you have to sit down and talk about it, because you don't know where or what it is that is creating a lack of interest in sexual activities in a relationship, because as you know, it's not normal. The fourth reason I am going to talk about is negative body image. Negative body image can also lead to a lack of sexual interest in a marriage relationship. Negative body image leads to low self-esteem. It leads to low self-worth. It leads to lack of confidence. And these are internalized issues that should not remain internalized. They are issues that have to be discussed. If a man, for example, is fond of not paying compliments to his wife and pays compliment to other women or to another woman in the presence of his wife, but does not pay compliments to his wife in any way, or does not compliment her when she makes an effort to, look good or to do things for you, it gets to the woman, right? It gets to the woman. The woman begins to look at herself as if her body is not adequate for you, the man, and that is why you are not paying her compliment. So then she begins to think about herself as, is there something wrong with her? She begins to look at herself like she, negative, in a negative way, negative body image. Maybe her onshore offshore dichotomy is not large enough for you, or maybe she is too slim for you, or is it because she has now given birth and perhaps she has put on some weight and she used to be slim, now she's curvy, or she used to be curvy and now she's gone on a diet or something. As a husband, you need to compliment your wife, bring out the best in her, reassure her. Women need reassurance. That is the way women are wired. Constant reassurance, constant validation, constant affirmation. And who best to do it other than their partner, other than the husband? So you, as a husband, you have to constantly do these things so that you bring out the best and the positive body image in your wife, in order to boost her self-esteem, in order to boost her self-image and all that. The number 5 thing that I want to talk about is a change in hormonal levels in the woman. A change in a woman's hormonal levels will lead to lack of interest in sexual activity with her husband. Now, there are several things that can cause a woman's hormones to change levels. Her monthly cycle, due to ovulation, which is part of her monthly cycle, her menstruation, which is part of her monthly cycle, due to pregnancy, due to when she's nursing a baby, and then when she eventually starts having symptoms of peripheral menopause and when she goes into menopause. So she's constantly going through hormonal changes. So her body cannot be the same thing all through the month and all through the years. Constantly changing, waving. Sometimes she's in the mood, sometimes she's not in the mood. It can cause her to lose interest in sexual activities with her husband. A change in hormonal levels is a major one. This is why sometimes a woman who ordinarily loves to have sexual intercourse with her husband sometimes says, oh no, I'm tired, or I have a headache. It's genuine. It's not all excuses. A woman is wired differently from a man. Therefore, things go on in a woman's body that a man does not understand. This is why you, as a man, will have to encourage her to talk to you about what is going on. Then if it is something that you have to see a therapist about, or see a doctor, or see a counselor about, then do it. A lot of things will happen to her because her body is undergoing a serious change when the levels of her hormones change. This is not the time to leave her and run off with another woman, go start becoming unfaithful to your wife. This is not the time to be unfaithful to your wife. She has been with you all this while. This is the time for you to sit down with her and find out what is going on with her, and encourage her to talk to you, and then encourage her to see a doctor if the need be. Women, when things like this are happening with you, it is better to sit down with your husband and say, oh honey, or whatever it is that you call your husband, this is what I am experiencing, this is why I cannot have sex with you, this is why, and please excuse me for this night, it has to be done another day. Explain to him he is also human. And Mr. Husband, this is not the time for you to begin to force the woman or begin to blackmail her emotionally so that you will have your way with her. This is the time to sit down with your beloved wife and have a talk with her. Understand how she's feeling. Understand the things that are going on in her body, because the woman is constantly going through hormonal changes. Woman, be encouraged to talk to your husband about what's going on. Go see your doctor and discuss it with your doctor and seek professional help. Please share this video with someone you think might need it, might need the information that I have shared here. Be it a man or a woman, your sister, your brother, or whoever it is, share with someone. Share the video with someone you think might need this information, so that people can be, equipped with the information and know that things really actually happen that make a woman lack sexual interest sometimes. If you like my video, please give it a thumb up. Leave me a comment in the section below and subscribe to my channel if you have not subscribed. Turn on the notification bell to all so that you'll be notified whenever I have a new upload. So I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye.